So I figured that after Basten Middelburg, I'd like to give my camera a rest. And we're headed to Halia Inc Cafe, where we can get some lunch. It's supposed to be a water wheel here, but they're in the midst of rebuilding the replica of it. So bummers, man. It's not open for the public now. So let's go head straight to the cafe. Okay, we've now arrived at the Halia Inc Cafe, and we're gonna go have our lunch here. I don't know what's on the menu, but let's go have something for lunch. So now that we're done with lunch, I'm heading towards the Maritime Museum, which is basically a ship that is converted into a museum. And you can see right now I'm walking right next to the Malacca River. Over there is Casa del Rio, and you can see a signboard there. It says I at Sungai Malacca, which means I'm at the Malacca River. These planks are freaking me out because they're not the sturdiest. The weather is quite good today. It's not as hot as I expected it to be, but it's also not rainy, so fine. So we're now inside the Maritime Museum. Sorry, the lighting's quite bad, but you can see there are many artifacts inside here. This is the coin collection of the museum, and it's really amazing to see the currency used by the old people. There are also some paintings with stories underneath them, and it's a really educational museum. There are also fans and also air coolers so that you can feel cold and not hot at all when you're in the museum. So yeah guys, I'm down to my last battery, and I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I've got to go find some place where I can charge my batteries. It's actually a trishaw going by, several more trishaws. Yeah, there's actually some kids behind me. I think they want to be in my vlog. We've arrived at Famosa, and behind me is the remains of the fortress first built by Alfonso di Albuquerque. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, this is basically Famosa, if I'm not mistaken. It says here on the writing on the wall. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see it. Hold on.
It says the only remaining part of the ancient fortress of Malacca built by Alfonso the Arbitrary and by him named Famosa, 1511. Near this stood the bastion of Santiago. So you can see they've reinforced the structure with steel so that it doesn't collapse. Yeah, this is the only one remaining from 1511.
It's so old though. And there's some cannons here.
At
the Malacca Sultanate Palace Museum, and behind me is the really large building. This building is unique in a way where it's built without foundations, and it's also built without using any form of nails. This is a replica, and I don't really know whether it's built on the same foundation as that. I mean, the same way as the original one is built, but it's still a really impressive sight to behold, and it really gives you the Malay Sultanate vibes, as you would call it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to explore inside the museum. I'm not really sure if the museum is really well lit or not, but we're most likely going to take some good shots from out here. If it's well lit inside, then we'll take some shots inside also. But I'm gonna bring you around inside the museum just in a while. We're inside the museum, and as I already predicted, it's not well lit, but it's full of information for those who want to know more about the Malacca Sultanate. And right here we have Balai Room Seri, which means audience hall. I don't know whether you can read that, but it's here. And you can read all about how the Malacca Sultan has his audience in the palace. So we are at the Proclamation of Independence Memorial. Behind me is the building where it's dedicated to, I believe is the place where Tunku Abdul Rahman announced the independence of Malaysia from the British. I'm gonna go find a place where I can pray, and then we'll be going to the river cruise. So I'll just let you guys have a look at the building from the outside, and my glasses are slipping off. There you go. Alright, B-roll. we're now at Dataran Pahlawan. There's this big empty field behind there. There's a mall called Dataran Pahlawan. So if any of you guys want to go shopping for some reason, I mean, we have malls everywhere in Malaysia, but this is one of the biggest malls in Malacca, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna go in there and find a place where I can pray, and I think I'll try and charge my batteries too, because my last battery is also going out of charge, and we have a river cruise to record, so we need at least 2 full batteries. So I might go inside the prayer room and also charge my batteries, at least 2 of them, so we can cover the night cruise together. See you. Now I'm waiting for the sun to set and the lights to come on, and also for the sky to go dark, because I want to take the night river cruise rather than take the sunset one, because the sun is setting the other side and not that side. So yeah, means the purpose of taking the sunset river cruise. So according to the locals, the river cruise is much better at night, because Malacca will be alive. Malacca will be alive with lights at night. So I'll just be waiting for the river cruise while listening to some music here. Maybe I join in. Now that we're done with the river cruise, we're gonna go get some dinner and go back straight to the hostel, because it's been a long day. Anyway, the river cruise was so-so because I couldn't capture a lot of things, because it was way too dark for my camera to capture anything. But I took some night shots after the river cruise, and I'm chilling now at somewhere near the jetty. Behind me you can see some rickshaws, and they have some really cool LED lights in the back. I might probably go and get some cool video shots there, but we'll see. So it's been a long day. See you guys tomorrow.